It is Friday, December 17th, 2021. Quickly approaching 2022. I hope it goes better than this year has gone. Now, what am I doing today? Well, still taking care of some Friday stuff. Went and paid the auto insurance, paid the internet bill. And I'll get to something I discussed with my insurance agent here in a minute. Nick and Aurora, are buying groceries right now. Linda's in the house. Brandon's in the house. Brandon bought Christmas presents. My son Chris, my youngest son, who is a superb auto mechanic, is out in the parking lot on my van. It's a 1990 GMC van, and it's got these little slide things that have the knobs off of them, and you do that to adjust the heat and the air. It's got a good air conditioner, probably needs to be recharged. It's got a good heater. The problem is it only blows on the windshield. And also those slide levers are frozen, so he's out there repairing that for me right now. What has that got to do with anything? Well, I'm slowly but surely getting everything done so I can take care of doing filming in that truck. I'm not talking like I'm doing now. I'm talking actual production filming. I spoke to, well, let me back up a bit. I've got a really big laptop that is with my tech guy, Neil Mayo, right now. That and a little tiny one. And he's servicing those and getting them ready. The little one's just because I want it and I can put it on the desk. The big one is going in the van. I've got an inverter I've got to hook up in that van, and when I get all that done, and I've also got to do the gas tank thing. It's working right now. The problem is that floating thing is still in there. I've got to get it out and then put a bed in the back and set everything up. We have a bench we built in it that is there and usable. What has that got to do with anything? Well, I'm that close to being able to go film next month in February for a series that I've pretty much got sold. Now comes my insurance lady. They also sell production bonds. For me to be approved, I have to show proof positive that I had $1 million bond while I'm filming. That's so the networks that pay for this stuff will pay for it. I have to have a surety bond, a liability bond, and a production bond all rolled up into one. I don't know exactly what that's going to cost, or if I make monthlies. I have to sit down with my agent and discuss it with her. But the point being, it's getting ready to get real. A lot of people have this idea that they just, hey kids, let's go put on a show, go film stuff and get rich off of YouTube or sell it to make the kind of money that is serious money. If you don't have a huge presence on YouTube already, and I do not, nor will I have, the other thing you've got is you've you can work at doing doing video for making an actual television series. I have many folks on here, friends on Facebook and friends in life, and there are a few people that watch these videos. So I'm going to delineate or just spit out what I do in that area. I have done rewrites on screenplays, and the non-disclosure agreements are still in effect. I could get sued real quick if I revealed which ones I worked on, and I worked on a bunch of them. And the reason for that, I do belong to the Screenwriters Association of America. I get notices from them all the time. But you've probably seen one or two of the movies I've done work on as far as doing rewrites and sending it back into them. Do I make millions of dollars? No. I don't even make hundreds of thousands of dollars, but it has paid me. And I've won writing awards. I've got one or two of them hanging on the wall in the parlor, and there were cash prizes attached to them. My former publisher, Dandelion Books, Carol Adler, said I was the best natural-born writer she'd ever come across. I've never had any classes in it, but I do know how to write, and I understand grammar. It wasn't so much that my mother or the aunts or grandmother taught me well on grammar. That's not what happened. I did have some teachers in public school in Chickasha, Oklahoma, that what they taught me stuck. I had a math teacher named Tessie Mae Hatfield, and after school I would go back to her office and we'd sit, and she turned me on to another teacher named LaVon Robinette, and Miss Robinette and I sat down and I learned about writing from her. I learned a lot from her. These ladies made it so that I could do the things that I have done in my life by taking the time to talk to me and help me understand. Tessie Mae Hatfield understood something about me. I had another math teacher that told me I was an idiot. I'd never understand anything. Tessie Mae understood me. I am an almost totally inductive reasoner. What that means is I see the whole picture, I see the solution, then I've got to figure out how I arrived at that solution. That's how I figure things out in life. And that's why I was very successful as a forensic analyst. I solved the crimes before ever really going through all the stages to figure it out. And then I had to figure out the deductive things that went into it. It's my son, yeah.
When you get a chance.
I will. But anyway, that is how I've conducted my life as an adult, and it has stood well by me. Now, this is a very brief Friday update. It's Friday. I hate Fridays, and I've got to go take care of stuff. But that gives you a glimpse of what I'm up to right now, and I'm extremely busy. And that was my mechanic son coming in. I've got to go out and check my van out, and I have other things on the truck I need him to do, just not today. And when it's said and done and everything's finished, it will be a production truck. The real deal. Not, hey kids, let's put on a show. Now, I have to get off of here. Mom, John, I love you. I hope you're doing okay, Mom. Michael Paul, I love you. My buddy Chris in Florida, I love you and I miss you, and I hope you're doing okay. Monty Jones, Monty Jones. Hope you're doing well. Love you and miss you. Shell in Illinois, Shelly in Illinois. Love you. Still praying for your mom. David Talaga, love you. Praying for you. Jackie Brill, SANDS, love you. Hope you and yours are doing well. I'm praying for you. And like that sign right there says, be kind. Hey, it costs you nothing and it improves your lives. Bye.